like we learned a lot. So good morning to you. Good morning from Koh Tao day like 5. This is like day 6, I'm pretty sure.
We accidentally stayed here a little too long. We were just excited for the beach, but
there's nothing else to do on this island, so we've been doing nothing for 2 days. And why, you ask? Well, because I scheduled a hotel and a ferry that is non-refundable, so we're stuck here. So we're gonna go get breakfast. Today is our last day. We check out tomorrow and we leave tomorrow.
So this is our second to last breakfast, because we'll get breakfast tomorrow waiting for our ferry.
So we'll bring you guys along to our favorite breakfast place here on the island.
Coconut Monkey.
My shoe always falls off.
You're such a goof.
I would just like to show you guys the wild. We've got a wild
babies!
pig. Hey, babies! Oh my! There are babies.
Is the mom gonna like get mad at us?
So as long as we don't touch her babies.
Oh, they're running!
Oh. What are they called to? What's their like?
They're pigs. They don't. I'm like, okay. Well, I'm leaving.
We've made it to our favorite breakfast place.
Gotta take your shoes off.
Okay, I turned the brightness up, but whoa, but it's still really dark in here. Last day on the island.
Bye bye, Koh Tao.
From you guys. Serious?
Oh, he's in this container. He can't be warm.
All right, let's go.
Gotcha.
I didn't think about it when we got here, but our shoes are soaked.
Ran to the ATM to get money for breakfast.
It was like right next to the store.
We're literally like 5 steps away, right?
Yeah, but the puddles out there are massive.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god!
We are getting soaked just walking 2 doors down from Coconut Monkey to the ferry. Look. Look at this. Oh.
It is raining so hard.
So hard.
When you come from Vegas where it doesn't rain.
Where it doesn't rain at all. This is like
Crazy.
it got worse. The rain got worse. Oh my gosh. Here we go. We got our tickets. I know. Sorry, excuse us. Oh my god! I'm gonna trip! Oh my god! Holy shit!
Oh my god. Look at our tickets. So we're soaked.
3.5 hour ferry ride. Soaking wet.
Okay.
It's okay.
Not too bad. Not it.
Camera's not wet?
No. So we made it to the ferry. And we have a little baby story time for you. As you saw, my shirt is drying, as well as my hat. Julia couldn't grab her jacket and the franticness of everything, so I feel really bad. And we almost missed the ferry because there were 2 separate lines. One was going somewhere else, I think, and then this one was going to Koh Samui. Like the very last minute, I was like, I don't think we're in the right line because we weren't moving and everyone else was already going on the boat.
Then we forgot to check in, or we didn't check in right.
We had to go check in for our tickets, but the place didn't have any power, so there was no internet for anybody. So she just had to print out my passport and then like match it online later when their power was up. We did that, and then we booked it to the ferry within within 5 minutes, like as soon as we sat down, they basically took off, and I was like, and we had to get a seat on the very bottom because everything else was taken. It's very loud, but there's less movement down here, so I think Sirius will be better.
Some handle ferry rides better than others.
Julia got sick. It's pretty bad. But when we hit those like
The big
waves, we were like, my
equilibrium.
yeah. It do like this, and I'm like,
Anyways, we have 3.5 hours of this.
every time we go up, I like go to grab onto something,
And there's nothing. We will keep you updated on the fun. I feel like a lot of.
I think Sirius is asleep. Update. One has been sick. Julia got sick. It's pretty bad. This is gonna be the longest boat ride of our life. Oh my god.
That went downhill real fast, guys. This is part 2 of our ferry ride. They just stopped and loaded more people on. I threw up. It's great. And now we're going to Koh Samui. It's about 45 minutes away, and I hope that it's a lot smoother than last time. I'm ready to get on this boat.
So are all of those people?
Yeah. Oh, hit my head. Hit my head. Got it.
Bye-bye, boat.
It wasn't the boat's fault though. It was Mother Nature's fault.
Alright, it's been about an hour, maybe, since we filmed last, but we got to our hotel, and it is already like 10 times better than our last one because it's bigger, there's air conditioning, and it's bigger.
And this
And there's
shower
air
is
conditioning.
heated. We're not saying any of this because we disliked the last place.
No, I
we
really
were.
liked the last
I loved
place.
the last little bungalow, but after however long we stayed there, it did get a bit old of like not having a heated shower.
Yeah, it was
or
very
air
hot, and then there was like sand everywhere. So every time we would walk on the floor, our feet would be dirty, and it was just, we were ready for something new. But here we are at our new place,
So,
and we are about to go get some food because we're hungry.
yes. Also, update from when we left in the rain. All of our clothes are now having to be dried. Our entire backpack was wet, basically.
Make sure next time, just future reference, or for anybody who's planning on taking a ferry or going on the ocean, check the weather.
Check the weather
Please.
before you book the ferry. Literally, I've never got motion sickness or like seasick or anything in my entire lifetime. Been on cruises, ride roller coasters all the time, like nothing, and I threw up.
That's how it be. So yeah, check the weather, or else your stuff will get wet and you'll get motion sickness on the boat. But anyway, let's go get some food because we're now starving. So it's very pretty here.
It is very pretty here. There's a lot more dogs.
Doggy, doggy.
Look how cute!
Wow, I'm excited. And look, there's like a pool looking at the ocean. So it's like, do you want salt water or do you want chlorine? You never know, who knows? You get all the choices. Oh my gosh, there's no sand here. This is crazy.
Oh, right there.
Oh my gosh, there's stairs right into the ocean. This is honestly my favorite island so far. This is so cool. I like this.
Explored it a whopping 5 minutes.
A whopping, sorry, we're going this way. A whopping 5 minutes, and I already like love this island. It's so big.
Oh my god, there's Derby. I could take a Q-tip to those things. You're so cute.
All right. Alright, you guys, it is the next morning and we are going to go ahead and end this video. We're doing something really exciting today that will take up an entire video. Just as a quick update before we end this video, we obviously made it to our hotel. We got our first case of a minor food poisoning. We basically are still drying all of our stuff. I realized that some of our electronics got wet. My computer sadly got a little bit of moisture inside. Sorry for the lacking of content, but I'm currently trying to dry out my laptop so that I can post more for you guys. I feel like that's all the updates that we really have right now.
Yesterday was a day of firsts for a lot of us.
Yeah, yesterday was a pretty crazy day and I feel like we learned a lot. So we'll see you in tomorrow's video. You already know the drill. Be sure to follow us on our journey. We love you.
My tan line's like really bad in the camera.
I know our tans are just getting really great, but bye!
When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you lost, oh, I will take your hand.